today we are going to see one of the interesting JavaScript interview topic, that is currying. So what is currying in JavaScript? Currying. What is currying in JS? Okay, so let's understand by seeing one of the example. Let me write a function, and the function name is, let me write function add nums, and let's add a number by putting some arguments a, b and c, and let's return this. Okay, a plus b plus c. All right, and let's call it add nums. Okay, 10, 20 and 30. After running, what we will get, definitely we will get the sum of all three, right? So let's run and see the output. Here we can see that we are getting 60, 10, 20 and 30. So this is 30 and this is 30, 30, 30, 60. That's why we're getting output as 30. So this is our normal function. Okay, now let's see what currying is. Let me explain you the definition, then we will see with example. All right, currying is when a function, instead of taking all arguments at one time, okay, when a function instead of taking all argument, here a function is taking all argument at one time, but in currying, when a function instead of taking all arguments at one time, takes the first one and returns a new function, again which takes the second one and returns a new function, which takes the third one and returns the new function, until all arguments are completed. So this is the simple definition of currying. Let's convert this normal function into currying function. All right, currying function. Let's write function add nums. All right, let's comment this, and inside add nums, let's put a and let's return a new function. Okay, and let's put b. Okay, now let's return again new function. And let's return the sum of all three, a plus b plus c. All right, and now let's call it here. How we will call? Console.log a. Okay, so see, this is interesting thing here. We are having a function and that function is returning another function. Okay, so let's call it, then we will understand. Let's call it. All right, and in first parameter what I should pass, I can pass any value. Here I am passing 10. All right, and let's run it, then you will understand. See, a function is returning another function. We can see that the function is returning anonymous function. Definitely we can put the function name also. So let me put add num1 just for understanding. So here we can see that a function is returning another function, and that another function name, this function is returning another function, and the another function name is add num. And if I am calling again, let's call it again, let's pass 20 and let's run it. Here we are seeing that again this new function, this add num1 function is returning another function again. So let's write some name to understand and let's run it. Here we can see that this another function is returning add num2. All right, this is also a function, and after that when we are calling this, then what we will get? We will get the return of all these three. We will get the sum of all these three. All right, so let's run it. So we are getting the output same 60 because we have already put the same parameters like 10, 20 and 30. So I hope you are understanding that what currying is. Did you observe anything? Did you observe something interesting here? That how if a function is already returned and it's moved and it's removed from the call stack, still we are able to get it a here, and this function is also returned, still we are able to get this b variable here and c also. So what's the reason behind it? The interesting and the reason is closure only. I hope you are understanding that how closure is linked with the currying feature. All right. So currying works because closures allow inner function to remember variables from their parent function even after the parent function have finished executing. That's why we are able to get all these values because of closure thing. Here we can see that add nums has finished, it returns. Still we are able to get the value here. It's removed and it's removed from the call stack, still it's available because there is a dependency from outer function to inner function, because inner function is asking for a value from outer function, so there is a dependency from parent to child. So here the closure is created, because of that we are able to get the value. If I am creating any normal function, let's see a normal function. All right, and let's write some name greet, and after writing greet I am just consoling the output hello, and let's call greet and let's run it. So here we are seeing that we are getting what we will get. We will get hello. There is some spelling mistake. All right, let's see the output. We are getting hello. So why here closure is not created? Because greet is called and hello is printed. We are seeing, right? Greet is called and hello is printed. Function reached and end. Function execution finishes. Removed from the call stack. And there is no any dependency from parent to child. We don't have nesting functions. So that's why here closure is not created. I hope you understand how the currying is related with the closure thing. Thank you.